Welcome to Divine Light with Sunshine. Libras, let's begin. So today is just a general message. We're going to see what led you to this reading, what wants to come through for Libra. That felt like a pile. I guess a lot. So we have here the mystic magic. I wave my magic and surrender to the universe. Wow. And then we also have here the triple star guard. The triple star grid. Align, I connect and align with my highest consciousness. Wow. It's two pretty cards. So we have here this one where it's like this magical energy that she has like surrounding her that she's using to just, I guess, battle whatever she's battling. I don't know what she's battling, but it talks about waving your magic and surrendering to the universe, allowing the universe to show you your gifts, your powers. Even in this triple star grid card, she has energy that she's making in the palm of her hands, right? Um, it's about you when you're able to connect with your higher consciousness, you're able to see your magic and what helps you get to that point is when you surrender. Now, surrendering is not the easiest thing to do. I get that. Trust me, boo. But it's a very freeing thing. A lot of times we want it to happen overnight. Doesn't necessarily happen that way as much as we would love it to, but it takes time. Find your own ways of doing it. Personally, I just like trying to, for me, I'll do affirmations, mantras. I will learn from other people how they go through it, because something that you may have worked through and surrendering in a subject of career could be different than surrendering in a subject of a friendship, like it's different, or it may work the same. Okay, really, when you connect with your higher self, ask them what is the best method for you to get to your higher consciousness. So we have here coming out is sun, enjoy success and happiness. Wow. And we have here direction guardian, choose your path. Two beautiful cards. And I'm glad the sun card came out for you, because a lot of the readings, all the other zodiacs were getting moon, 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 moon. And I'm like, where's the sun at? So I really do feel like when you make a firm decision in a direction that you want to head, it's going to lead to success and happiness. You do not have to worry. There is some magical, beautiful gift that you have, and I feel like everyone has a gift if you can tap into it. But honestly, there's such a beautiful, nurturing essence that I get from the energy in the reading. It's really time for you to enjoy more of the abundance that the world has to offer. How can Libra? Wow, that was quick. We have here wounded healer. Very interesting. Now I believe Virgo got this card as well. Um so I'm not sure if you have Virgo in your chart or connected to Virgo somehow, but wounded healer. In life, there's things and lessons that you can go through that could be a blessing for another person, in regards to if they need advice, they can come to you because you've already lived that situation. And there's a lot of power from that because you're providing healing and nurturing to another person. Well, as long as you're doing it from a kind place, right? Which I feel like you are. But it's time to see that these things that has happened to you, these things that are classified as wounds, as actual gifts. Understanding, you the unique gifts. It reminds me of this, I guess she's considered a celebrity. What's her name? OMG. I keep wanting to say Willow, but I don't know if I'm right. But she's a model, and she used things that before people would kind of say was, um, a disadvantage for her, but it ended up being such a blessing. She used things that people would say, oh, you can't be successful because of like all those naysayers, all those things. She used that energy, and she used that to be what she gave to the world, and she actually helped other people with the same situation have confidence to put themselves out to the world. And it's a really beautiful message. I really wish I remember her name. I think it's Winnie Harlow, and she's a model. She was on Top America. I'm sorry. The point, you guys probably don't care who I'm talking about, but the point I'm trying to say is she used her unique, beautiful gift to help, inspire others. It may have not been her initial intention. I'm not sure what her initial intention was. Maybe it was just her loving herself naturally. It just spilled onto others because her cup was overflowing. Whatever method it was, whatever thing that she did, at the end of the day, she has provided um hope, inspiration to others. And I'm pretty sure if she knew when she was younger that that's what she would have done, um, she would have maybe been surprised. And I feel like in this energy, it's almost like you don't see what healing you can do. Like from her story of inspiring others and being one of the first to make it more big. I don't know if there was someone else before her, but I know I've seen her ripple effect from what she's done. And it's not just her, it's a lot of people that have done different things and used their gifts and their talents to help and shift and inspire other people. There's people that is in the spotlight that you know of, and there's people in the background that we don't even know of. But there's people out there that do use their gift and their talent. There's a lot of confidence from I'm getting confidence from these two cards, and I feel like your confidence level is going to be shifting and changing. Okay, so what can help Libra connect more with their higher consciousness, align more, be able to surrender to the universe so they can be clear on what path they're going to choose, which leads to success and happiness? And how can they see more of themselves as a healer? See that they're gifted. We have here Stuck in the Mud and Metamorphosis. Okay. Interesting cards. Cards number 24 and 25. Um, we'll start off with the numerology. I'm getting the energy of just you're going to a next stage, a next chapter. I mean, if you were to think about, you go from stuck in the mud to transforming, blooming, blossoming. That is such a shift and a change. Okay. I feel like you've been feeling very stuck for a long period of time. That poor elephant is in the mud. You can't move too much. It sucks being stuck in the mud. I can tell you that. Um, but this stage, it had its positivity that came from it as much as it could have had a negative as well. But the great thing about it is you're gonna be making steps forward. Like, even though the elephant is stuck in the mud, he's still moving to try to get out of it, to try to get past that. You know what I mean? So really be kind to yourself that you are moving forward, even though you may feel like you're not. Because I'm also drawn to the fact of there's like another animal that's like on top of the elephant. It's like I want to say it's a bird, and it's looking in the opposite direction. And I feel like that goes back to choosing your path, the direction guardian card. When you refocus and you go when you refocus on where you want, don't allow other things to steer you into a different direction. If you know that it's like this is the pathway, okay, I'm gonna keep going. But be able to connect with when it's your fear and your ego telling you something versus when it's alignment and coming from God, universe, who you believe in. Um, when you connect more with your higher consciousness and you surrender, that message, that guidance gets louder and clearer, and you'll be able to identify when it's coming from a good source versus technically something that will be serving for you. This metamorphosis, I mean, it's very beautiful. With the sorry, the butterfly in the background. Butterflies go through such an amazing transformation, and I get why almost a million decks use butterflies in a metamorphosis card, because of it's like the collateral beauty. There's a movie um out there called Collateral Beauty, and I remember when they had said the quote in the movie, and I don't want to butcher it or ruin it if someone hasn't seen it, but there was a line that they said in the movie, and they talked about the collateral beauty, and it's such a beautiful concept because there's always going to be something that goes wrong in a situation that doesn't go right. Okay, that it is what it is. There's always has to be good and there's bad. It's how it gets balanced out in the world, right? But it's about seeing what good can be in a situation that you may have viewed as bad before. Okay, that seems to kind of keep coming up. Okay, so how can let's go a little further. How can Libra get out of this stuck energy and see their magic, see their light? How can they just surrender more, connect, be able to find their path? We have here alignment and introspective. Sorry, introspection. I did not say that right. Introspection. Okay, I think I said it right now. We have here the alignment card. I really feel like when you're able to find a different way of, like different avenue, different method. Okay, but like, say example, you're like, okay, I've always taken this route to work. Why don't you see if there might be another route? Maybe there's a route that maybe it's a little bit longer, but maybe it's more beautiful. Maybe you feel more aligned with it. Or maybe it's shorter, so you dodge all that traffic, Um, I feel like when you dip your toes in the water of trying different methods, it's going to help. We have here difficulties at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this stuck energy has been lingering for quite a bit of some time because it's coming up for you. But there's change ahead. I do feel it. How can Libra get out of this difficult time? We have here make a meal. Good food is all the sweeter when shared with good friends. I was like, what the hell did that say? um, make a meal. Spend spend the time of being in that creative mode. Okay, even if it's not making a meal, Try that at least first, okay? But even if it's not making a meal, I feel like it's more of doing something hands on, getting that creative energy more in your surroundings. Is there anything else? Any final messages for Libra? Meditate, meditate, meditate. Now, one thing about meditation is, it has so much beautiful um gifts that come out of it. So I'm pro meditation. Okay, do I do it often? We're working on it. But one thing about meditation is, you don't have to do it for long. Even sometimes just taking a second to just breathe and out in and out, that can be enough. And that's like what, a couple seconds, maybe a minute. Okay, if you can do longer, great. Okay, but start off something small, just doing it for 2 minutes a day, and just going from there. And it doesn't have to be set in stone. Oh, I scheduled that I was gonna do it in the morning, and then I woke up late and I couldn't have done it. Okay, do it on your break. Do it before bed. Do it another time. Finding ways of really connecting, because the more that you do that, the more that it's almost like you're gonna feel your heart, your love, your essence. They have their hand on their chest there. When you get more hands on and you get more into that creative energy, you're gonna see your gifts and your talents. This next path and this next journey that you're on is a beautiful shift. And I'm so glad for you, boo, because I mean, you're getting out of this stuck mud energy, out of this difficult time, and going to a new level, a new stage. Like I was saying, even before, from the 24 to the 25, getting to that next stage, the next chapter. You're going through a beautiful transformation. Now, honey, remember, at the end of the day, you always have your own intuition, your own guides, your own gut feeling, okay? Only you will always know what is truly best for you. Follow that energy. Um, and at the end of the day, I really just wish you so much love and light. Thank you for being here and everything. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.